Do you actually feel guilty, or were you just told to feel guilty?
Focus on actually what we can do.
Point it out and show it to me.
You have the freedom to do what you want to and be what you want to in America.
So the CRT stuff, BS.
We've got to shake people at this point and say, come on now. We tried voluntary. You know, we could not have been more kind and compassionate as a country. Free testing everywhere you turn, incentives, friendly, warm embrace. The voluntary phase is over. We can keep doing those things. I'm not saying shut it down. I'm saying voluntary alone doesn't work. We've got to shake people at this point.
Okay, so I thank you, Turning Point USA, for putting this out. Yeah, something like this. I told you guys before, I don't do well when nobody trying to bully me into something or somebody trying to intimidate me. What do you mean? What do you mean? We got to shake some things up. What do you mean shake people? I know, guys. I'm not going to say that he's physically saying that, but still, you implying in some type of metaphorical type way that y'all got to really just get at people now for this vaccine. Yeah, hold listen to this. Try voluntary. So what? That don't mean you have to do it. Who cares if you did it voluntarily? What is that supposed to mean to me? What is that supposed to mean because you did it voluntarily? Because y'all offered it voluntarily. So what? Because you did that, it means people just supposed to flock to it? Would it have been better if y'all would have actually said, okay, you got to pay for it? It would have made people come to it. Who cares if you voluntarily? If I don't want to get it, I'm not going to get it. So what does that mean? Because you was kind and asking, come and get it. We're being kind. Come and get the vaccination. Come and get it done. That people still supposed to go, okay, well, because they're being so nice about it, let's all go ahead and do it. Who cares if it was free? Who cares if you have to pay for it? If people don't want to do it, people are not going to do it. Plain and simple. It's that easy. Just like people that don't have jobs, ones that don't want a job. Nobody's forcing you to go out there and get a job. That just blows my mind. Just like a lot of this stuff in these single parent homes and the fathers leave the children, force them to go back and be a father. Force them to go out and get a job. You know what I'm trying to say? It's crazy, but you can't even force them to do that. But yet you're going to try to force a vaccine on somebody. Let me finish listening to this some more. Incentives, friendly, warm embrace. That sounds like strangers trying to lure you to do something. Hey, why do you have to offer incentives? You know what I mean? Incentives. Why do you have to offer incentives, huh? Why do you have to offer incentives? You're not doing that for the flu. You're not offering no incentives for the measles, mumps, and rubella. You're not offering no incentives for the meningitis. Y'all don't even offer incentives for people giving blood. You know what I mean? And yet, it should be, I don't know. I told you before, I'm the type of person. If you tell me we want you to get something for the benefit of you, but we're going to try to give you some sweepstakes. You can win some tickets to a carnival. Matter of fact, we're going to pay you to get this experimental drug that hasn't been approved and hasn't been really set out to see what type of side effects. Let's go back. There is side effects to it. I got a best friend right now. One of my best friends I grew up with. Ended up having a blood clot, possible embolism and all that. Yeah, got to be on medication for the next 6 months to a year or something like that. So you making it seem like we owe you something. I owe you my body because you offered it free, because you said it was voluntarily, because you said y'all gave incentives, because y'all were friendly and gave a warm embrace. I don't care what you give. I don't care what you offer. I don't have to do it if I do not want to. American folks, y'all have to get to a point to where I'm telling you, look what's going on. They flip-flopping too much. You had people in politics saying, I'm not going to get it, when Donald Trump was saying blah, 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 blah. You had people that was on the other side saying, maybe you should get it. They flip-flop too much. Now, the ones that said, I'm not going to get it, they got it. And the ones that did say you should get it, now they're regretting that they got it because now they're seeing that the vaccination did not do anything for them. They're still getting they're still getting the Delta variant. Still getting just as sick, still going to the hospital. So now you got to go back to wearing masks again. So what good did it do? For us ones that didn't get vaccinated, now what do y'all? Well, if you're not vaccinated, you can be asymptomatic. You can do this. So can the vaccinated now. Yeah, so can the vaccinated. So what makes us different? Well, I'm more protected. How? You still can get it. Yes, I possibly can still get the variant. I possibly can still get the COVID-19. Guess what? So can you, even though you're vaccinated. So how are we different? How are you and I different? Yeah, I get passionate about this stuff, man, because I told you, I am not a person that I don't get in. I just don't. I don't get bullied. I don't want to get intimidated. Him saying some stuff like this, I hope somebody, wherever this is, New York City Mayor Bill Deblasio, I hope somebody's going to run against this guy. Oh, he in there with Governor Cuomo in. Yeah, go figure.
The voluntary phase is over. We can keep doing those things. I'm not saying shut it down. I'm saying voluntary alone doesn't work.
Well, then you're going to end up having a freaking war. Plain and simple. I'm telling you, if they start to push this thing like this in Illinois, I'm definitely going to rally up a whole lot of folks to go against that. You cannot sit there and tell me that's unconstitutional to tell me what I can do. You want to try to force something in my body. You want to try to force something in my man. Okay. I already made some jokes around saying, look, well, you know what? I'm going to have to hunker down and go move back into some of the neighborhoods where I grew up at. I want to see you come down there and force any of us in the hood to come do something like this. I want to see this happen. Just like these people going around knocking on doors and all that. I want to see them go to the projects. I want to see them come to the southeast side of Chicago. Come there. I want to see you come to certain parts in Decatur, Illinois, knocking on the door, asking about some dang on vaccination. I want to see this. And if they happen to do, please somebody record it, because they're going to get met with some voluntary type responses too. But no, this is absolutely crazy. Are he's sitting there saying that they're planning to force his vaccination? There's going to be some issues. There's going to be some major issues with you trying to force me to do something, period. So anyway, again, shout out to Turning Point USA for releasing that right there, folks. They're gradually just trying to have a lot of folks all over the nation. I'm pretty sure more videos are going to come out just like that right there, where different people are going to be saying, yeah, I think we need to mandate. They're going to try to get it in your head. Folks are going to jump on that whole gravy train too, that if you go around saying, I don't want to get vaccinated, folks are going to be against you. You can say what you want to, all you want, but please leave it at that. Please leave it at you doing nothing more than saying and expressing your opinion about me not wanting this vaccination, plain and simple. But to want to sit there and make threats and all that, now that's a different ball game. We want to go that route, you go that route. I'm going to end up calling the police on you if you're making threats at me. And if you try to do something physical to me, then I'm pretty sure you are definitely going to regret that. Nobody at my job or the facilities that I go and work in, nobody comes at me no particular way. I'm not saying that. But something like this right here, I'm in Illinois. And I'm on the border also in Missouri. You know, you on both sides right there. St. Louis, East St. Louis, you know, having to drive between those two places where you work and do to different facilities. If Governor Pritzker here in Illinois try to force a mandate, I might just darn well try to run for governor too then. Forget it. No, seriously. I'm definitely going to stand out and stand up against this stuff, folks. And you have to be sure don't be scared of this. Don't be scared of this. I really believe deep down they want people to think. I've had people saying they've been shamed, they've been scared, they've been pressured into getting the vaccination because people on their jobs look at them funny. I do not care how anybody on my job looks at me or what they think of me, period. I don't go home to none of them. I don't live my life for none of them. So I can care less about what anybody on my job thinks. And if I got family members that are against this and they might be mad at me for not getting it, it's going to be the same exact response, period. I love my family. I love my fellow Americans, fellow humans, period. But if you want to sit there and try to disown me and get mad at me and ticked off at me and want to look at me all funny and sideways because I'm deciding to do what I want with my body, then that's your problem. It's not mine. And please don't try to make it a problem, because don't. People do what they want to with their body. What, could you imagine us going around and trying to really go at folks that kill babies every day? Here's the thing when it all comes down to it. We as Americans have to stand up for truth and righteousness. There's no way that you can sit there and try to force anybody to do something that's obviously and clearly showing that it does not work. Maybe it worked for some people, maybe it didn't. But if it did work, why are people still getting sick? If it did work, why are people getting the variant? Anyway, folks, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Let me know what y'all think by leaving in the comments below after this video. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I hope and pray every last one of you guys are in great health. God bless you all through Jesus. What is going on, folks? Appreciate you guys watching. Do me a favor. If you're trying to get to the next reaction video that I did after this video, it's right here. But if you're trying to get to my own personal stuff where I do a lot of comedy things that make you laugh, can help brighten your day, then you click right here, all right? And if you want to subscribe to this channel, you forgot to get to know who I am first, all right? Then you're going to click right here to lead you into the subscription. Make sure you hit the bell notifications to get notified anytime I post a video, all right? Peace.